It never happens at a good time. The pipe bursts at midnight. The heater quits on the coldest night. Suddenly, you're overwhelmed. That's when HomeServe is here. For $4.99 a month, you're never alone. Just call their 24/7 hotline and a local pro is on the way. Trusted by millions, HomeServe delivers peace of mind when you need it most. For plans starting at just $4.99 a month, go to homeserve.com. That's homeserve.com. Not available everywhere. Most plans range between $4.99 to $11.99 a month your first year. Terms apply on covered repairs.
Welcome to Queerdaho.
We're here.
We're queer.
We're angry! So fucking angry today, guys.
Oh my god.
As you may have seen on our reels, we just got back from the public hearing on
House Bill 822.
House Bill 822, which is the Parental...
Secretive, let me look. Okay, it's called the Pediatric Secretive Transitions Parental Rights Act.
It's as dumb as it sounds.
Yeah.
But we're going to tell you a little bit more about that in a minute.
Mm-hmm.
But since it feels like both of us need it, Cricket, what's wonderful?
I just bought a whole bunch of new, dog grooming supplies.
Oh, nice.
Yeah.
Brought yourself a little kit?
Yeah, I got, a little, eye comb to keep at my station, because at my salon, they've got them in the bathing area, but, I got, a little, one that's, they have flea combs up there, because that's what my...
Mm-hmm.
That's just what they carry. But I got one that's specifically for eyes, so it's even finer toothed. And it's got round. It's round shape.
Yeah, you're like a whole professional.
I know. But and I got
yeah.
new ring inserts for my shears, because I have a few that are missing some. And I got.
Hey, you know what? They work.
Yeah,
they work.
They're pink and sparkly, and they make me happy.
Yay! We like sparkles.
And they all match. All my shears, the ring inserts match. It's so cute.
I look like the female version of Billie Joe Armstrong. I'm I like sparkles.
Yeah.
I'm actually probably Billie Joe Armstrong. Billie does love sparkles.
Yeah, probably.
I would bet that.
No.
Let us know, Billie Joe Armstrong. Call me. Anyways.
We're gay.
A little bit.
Yeah.
A little bit. I don't know. For Billie Joe Armstrong, I might be straight again. Just for a day. Just for a day, Billie.
Just for a day.
I'm just kidding. He and his wife are so cute.
Yeah.
I'm not a home wrecker.
Yeah.
Unless she's cool with it.
Oh my god. But yeah, I got some new grooming supplies and they make me very happy. And one of them that I do want to talk about though is my new bathing gloves.
Yeah.
I'm so excited because
they have the scrubby stuff.
Yeah, they've got the scrubby stuff, but they've got different it's mapped to the different areas of your hand, so it applies different pressure in different places.
So it massages your hand, or
no? So it massages the dog better.
Oh,
yeah.
Little puppy pampering.
Yeah, it's got little webs between the fingers to help get even more scrub in there with the lathering and shit, and they strap around your wrist to help them stay on, which is nice because the gloves that my salon provides, they're the rubber kind, and they rip between the thumb and the forefinger all the fucking time.
I wear dish gloves because that's one of my things. I can't dishes just.
Yeah.
So I wear thick dish gloves, and that's my problem is they always split, and then all of a sudden I wet dish gloves because I have to get the lined ones too because the rubber just.
Yep. And I don't
just knocking things over today.
Yeah. I don't know if these are 100% waterproof, but I figure they'll be at least better than the ones that my salon provides because they won't rip for one, and even if they're not 100% waterproof, even if they're just water resistant and you take them off, rinse your hands, and you're good. I figure it's still an improvement.
Yeah, for sure. Can I just say I am so happy to watch you be in a job that you actually enjoy and going to, and you're excited about buying supplies for it. It makes such a difference just in you as a person. I can see how much better you feel, and I love
really
that for
does.
you.
I do feel very, very lucky about how I got my job and the place that I'm at, and it's just the place that I'm at is the starting point for this career for me, and I very meticulously planned that. I was like, if I ever do go into dog grooming, I'm gonna start here, and that's where I started. I was very lucky, and it was like a little bit of a process getting into this position, but like now that I'm here, I'm just like, oh yeah,
Yeah, that's awesome. Because I mean, you start like when I first met you, it was people hair.
Mhm.
And then you went to the dog sitting place,
Mhm.
and it like came very apparent that you wanted to work with animals,
Yeah.
but that wasn't a good fit. Then you started here. I was like sitting here, like, okay, crossing my fingers,
Yeah.
crossing my fingers.
Yep.
Then you got through the academy, and now
Yeah.
just seeing you talk about it, I'm so happy for you.
Thank you. I can't wait till you find your like career bliss.
Hopefully, this.
Yeah,
This would be
that's
nice.
the goal.
I want to do this.
Yeah.
But
And I'm very motivated. Don't worry. I'm a multiple career bitch. Like I can't just sit still and do one thing. I have
Yeah.
to do 20.
that, and I sat them down when we started this. I was like, "Are you in it for the long haul? Because I'll kill you if we get in like 2 seasons."
Yeah.
And then you're like, "Peace." Just
Yeah.
kidding. I wouldn't kill them, but I would be very put out.
Yeah. No, and like yeah. And like I was in a place where like I knew that I wanted to do stuff like this. So I was like very much like yes. But
Yeah.
I feel like I'm much more in like a position to like throw myself into it right now too. Yeah. All right, Taylor, what's wonderful with you?
What's wonderful with me is that this Saturday, and I know I've been talking about them a lot because I have actually been making more of an effort to get involved with the community center, which
Sorry.
keep your eyes open because we are going to be hosting a sign making meetup for the No Kings rally at the community center.
Mhm.
I probably should wait till Pink Pony Club for that. We don't have a date yet, so, but keep your eyes and ears peeled.
Yes.
But I went to the community center on Saturday for the Neuro Queer Collective,
Yeah.
which it says on the site that it's to get together and like color, and they have coloring books and supplies and stuff. But you can bring whatever craft. So I brought the embroidery I've been working on. Somebody was like practicing like their tattoos and like
That's so cool.
it's just everybody kind of just brought whatever they want. Some people were crocheting and just sitting there talking, and like we
Yeah,
talked about
that's so
Supernatural. We talked about like video games for a while because what do
Yeah.
you do when you get a bunch of queers together to color? You talk about video games and fantasy TV.
Yeah. Yeah.
It was pretty typical. That's the gay agenda, folks. No, it was
Yeah.
really nice, and they have like coffee and tea, and you can bring snacks, and they usually have like some cookies and stuff.
That's wonderful.
But you could also bring stuff to share, and it's just a really great place to like find community. Somebody was walking in as I was, and they looked like kind of like they'd never been. They're like, "Do we go in here?" I'm like, "Yeah, get in there." You're like, sorry if I scared you. I'm boisterous. But yeah, it was really fun and nice, and it got me out of the house, which I've been trying to do more, especially with this gorgeous sunshine we've been having.
Absolutely.
I planted some peas this weekend too.
Mhm.
Peas.
Love that. Beautiful.
Yay! Yippee! So, should we gallop on over to the Pink Pony Club?
Pink Pony Club. I'm gonna keep on. Okay, so real quick, I got a side story. There was this bar that I used to frequent, and like, there's this one bartender named Doug. Hi, Doug. I love you.
Hey, Doug.
I miss you, Doug. I miss you very much. But
Sorry,
he was so
I hear
cool.
Doug and I go do do do.
Yeah,
do,
no,
do,
he had his
do,
own
do,
version
do,
of Pink
do.
Pony Club that he'd sing at karaoke because they did karaoke every night, and he would just go like, "Pink Pony Club, I'm gonna keep on dancing at the Pink Pony Club, I'm gonna keep on dancing," and it was the best fucking thing ever. It made me so happy.
It
every
sounds
time.
almost like Dracula.
Yeah. So Doug, if you're listening to this, you rock, man.
Who's that guy on Facebook that does the mashup songs? We should see if we should get him to do the Pink Pony Club Dracula.
That'd be sick.
That'd be great.
Rock.
I bet fucking Chapel Roan would be into it.
Yeah.
Just a reminder, everybody, that everyone is welcome. Concert by the Boise Gay Men's Chorus will be on the 28th at 7:30 p.m. at the First Presbyterian Church. We do have that on our calendar up on our website, and we also have a post up on our Instagram. And that is inspired by Sarah and Amma, the teacher that had to take down her "Everyone is Welcome Here" sign because apparently not everyone is welcome in Idaho schools. Womp womp.
Womp.
So yeah, go ahead and support them. And also a reminder, the 28th is the next No Kings rally. Keep your eye out. We are going to have a get together to make signs, hang out. We'll have some snacks.
Mm-hmm.
It'll be a good time.
Yep.
Do you have anything else for our Pink Pony lovers?
Oh, wait. We should talk about Queerly Arts Festival that's coming up this summer.
That is coming up this summer. It's June 25th, 26th, and 27th.
Yeah.
It's going to be at the VAC, the Visual Arts Collective, off of Chinden.
Yes.
In Garden City. And that is going to be a hoot and a holler.
Oh, yeah.
The themes, Thursday
Yeah.
is where the wild things are.
Thursdays, it came from the closet, horror themed.
I had them mixed up.
Yeah. And then, June 26th is Friday, and the Garden of Stephen, floral garden, fairy fauna, or related whimsy or fantasy themed acts.
Mm-hmm.
And then Saturday is Fruity Westerns. Yes, Rhinestone Partner, it's Western themed.
I guess we got to start getting our costumes ready for that, huh?
Yeah, no, and we need to buy tickets as well.
We do need to buy tickets.
Yeah.
We do.
Oh, Katara!
Hey, Katara.
Katara's
You making a rare appearance on the pod? Hi.
Sniffing me.
Miss Katara, ladies and gentlemen.
Yeah, hello.
And gentle thems. And ladies.
Is it lap stepping time? Ooh, I've been blessed.
Oh,
I've been chosen for two
that's the big one too.
Oh, maybe not.
Your tribute has been noted. Okay, well, if we don't have anything else fun to talk about,
Unfortunately not.
why don't we get into this fucking bill?
Yeah.
My ice whistle fell off.
Here.
We're getting there. This is a very mental health positive podcast.
Yes, very, very much so. You know what's not mental health positive?
This bill. We're professionals.
Professional podcast.
Professionals.
It's been a long day already.
We need a babysitter.
Seriously though.
Maybe
Also, we have a lot of fun. It would be fun for someone to join us and like join our shenanigans if you think we're funny.
If you
Hit
think
us
we're fun,
up.
if you would like to hang out with us for a couple hours every week,
Yeah.
hit us up.
Hit us up,
because-
especially if you've got like any like videography experience or anything like that. Like, I mean, it's not required.
Not
All
required.
you really need to do is press a button every couple minutes. But
Yeah, that's where we're at right now. And also keep us on task because hello.
we can't fucking stay on topic to save our lives.
Oh!
What?
To be fair though, I got approved for Medicaid.
Ooh, that's a wonderful.
So that means I can get my ADHD medication again.
Ew.
Yeah, so maybe that'll help.
I
A little bit. Okay, on to this bullshit motherfucking bill.
Bullshit motherfucking bill. Why is my phone back on low battery mode? I turned that off.
Rude.
Anyway. Sorry, Katara. I disturbed her. She's eating, and she kind of, like, jumped a little when I... Anyway, House Bill number 822. Related to the Pediatric, Secretive Transitions Parental Rights Act. It means some other code. Anyway. I mean... I'm gonna be perfectly honest. Like, we just went to the hearing for this, but, like, I haven't... I have dug into it, but I haven't, like, read it. Like, I've seen specific spots in it and, like, read different paragraphs. I haven't, like, cohesively done that yet. I meant to do that this morning.
I have.
Then I woke up late. So...
If you want to be a researcher...
Yeah.
do
what AI can't always do well and just summarize for us.
Well, I mean, we'd rather have a researcher than use AI anyway.
Exactly. Exactly. Like, yes.
Yeah.
We don't want to use AI to summarize for us.
Or maybe just somebody to hit Cricket with a stick and say, "Do your research."
I will. I do it now. Anyway, so basically, this bill, it provides recourse for salty parents if their child elects to ask their school officials and/or medical providers to use a different name and/or pronouns for them, basically, or if they're going to give them top surgery or bottom surgery, which what the fuck.
From what I understand, too, is it's not just if the child asks. It's if the school professionals, teachers, counselors are seeing, let's say, Johnny dressing in a dress, they are going to be required to notify the parents.
Yeah, at that
if that's an ongoing, like, not just one day, but if they see it multiple days in a row or something, they're supposed to report it.
Yeah.
And this is going to kill kids.
It's gonna kill it's not even just gonna kill trans kids. It's gonna kill the creativity of, like, straight students, cis students that just want to express themselves differently.
This is by Representative Skog, right? Yeah, Skaug, who we are now referring to as the Kentucky Fried Klansman, because he looks like fucking Colonel Sanders, but he's evil.
Yeah.
He did not give us a secret blend of herbs and spices. He gave us a secret blend of has never spoken to a trans person in his goddamn life.
Mm-hmm.
Because let me tell you something. I know I'm preaching to the choir because whoever's listening to this probably agrees with us. Mm-hmm. But if you need to show this to somebody out there, listen the fuck up. Mm-hmm. If your trans child has not come out to you, it means that you are not a safe adult to come out to. It means you need to try harder to engender trust in your child because they are afraid to be who they are around you.
Yeah.
Period.
And I want to be clear, like, that might not even necessarily be entirely your fault. We live in a society where we hear these stories as queer people about other kids who come out to their parents. Yeah. Or, like, for example, when I was a kid, my mom asked me one time after, like, a church meeting, like, so-and-so... like, Sister so-and-so was talking to me about your short hair and was asking if you're a lesbian. Like, that's the kind of thing that we're kind of talking about here. Like even stuff like that just makes queer kids afraid to come out to their parents. Because, especially, like, in like, a religious circumstance and context. And there was plenty of religious circumstance and context surrounding this bill. Like, when the Idaho Family Policy Center guy... who looked like he was 12, by the way.
I don't know if his mommy knows that he was skipping school.
No. And he has, like, you know, shoulder length hair, and, like, as soon as he got up there, I just, like, and he started talking, I just kind of turned to Taylor and whispered big words for a guy with long hair. like, bro, you are breaking gender norms right now, sir.
Yeah.
Like, I think you need to see a therapist.
Yeah, he probably needs to say and a barber.
Yeah. Because he's socially transitioning right now.
He's socially transitioning. That young lady is out of line.
Oh my god.
Yeah, talking about you, Idaho Family Policy Center guy.
Yeah.
This is a slander podcast. Fuck you.
Sorry, not sorry. Anyway, yeah.
The views expressed on Queerdaho are solely the opinions of the hosts.
Yeah,
And
we
this
say a lot
podcast
of
is
things.
for entertainment purposes
Yes.
only.
I was just about to say we say a lot of things for the lulz. We have no ill intent here.
I mean, our intent is for Idaho to just stop hating LGBTQ people.
Our intent is to stop, like,
leave us alone.
Yeah, our intent is to stop bad actors, and that's what they are. They are bad actors from overwhelming our political sphere by providing a direct link to the people.
I think one of the most, like, upsetting testimonies that we heard was the mom wasn't even there. She couldn't get away from work. She had somebody else read about how they have 3 sons, and one of their sons, when he was in 8th grade...
Sons, by the way.
Sons.
Because we don't know this person's actual identity. They were not there to speak.
Yeah. So one of their sons started getting depressed, and apparently at school had started socially transitioning. And then years later, and they couldn't get the depression to go away, and they're so convinced it's because of this. And this whole time they're still saying, my son, my son, my son, my son. They wanted to change their name. Well, their name came from my father and their father's father, and we were so upset about that. It's a fucking name! It's a name! It's just a name!
It's a name.
And they are the ones that have to live with it. Why do you fucking care?
You know what else comes from parents? Surnames. And a lot of people who are trans opt to keep their surnames. It's true. But that's only possible if you have a good relationship with your family. You want your trans kids to represent your family the way that you raised them to. Give them that family that they deserve, that they want.
They're still your child.
Yeah.
They're still your same child. That's what's also upsetting is what is the big deal about the transition? Like, are they a completely different person? Probably not.
No.
They just look different. They like different clothes. Well, actually, they probably like the same clothes. They're just being honest about the clothes that they like now.
Yep.
Like, the reason you think that they're a different person is because you might finally be seeing the person they were afraid to let you see.
Yeah. And you're stamping out their authenticity.
Yeah. And like Cricket said, it might not completely be your fault.
Yeah, it might not.
Like,
A lot of it is stigma.
My mom's older sister was gay, and I didn't know till I was a teenager, and my cousin had to tell me because it was just her roommate, you know?
Yeah.
And I was a little naive, growing up.
Yeah.
But my cousin's mom told her, and then, we're sitting there, and finally, Denise is a lesbian, right? I was like, oh, it was like that.
Yeah.
Everything clicked in.
They're like, oh.
Like, obviously, they have 7 dogs.
Side note, my car's name is Denise.
Aww.
It's a lesbian mobile.
Aww. It's a total lesbo van.
Yeah.
Only you fill yours with kids and drag stuff. She
Yeah.
filled hers with dogs. But... but, and it wasn't like Denise was very loved.
Yeah.
And I mean, there was like maybe some casual homophobia, offhanded comments, but it was the 90s. Shamala, humala. I love him. Anyways, but I mean, just because we didn't talk about it, it became, and I was not an easy kid. No. I was like whatever you wanted me to do, I was going to do the direct opposite, and my mom didn't figure that out until I was in my 30s. But also, I didn't come out to my parents in my 30s, and I came out as bi. We've never really had the lesbian conversation.
Yeah.
Like, I've made comments kind of like, I don't want to switch back. But, I mean, my mom's reaction was, I mean, I don't understand it, but we just want you to be happy, and with somebody that treats you well and has their shit together. That's all we want for you. Yeah. And so I was scared just because of the societal stigma.
Yeah.
and also just worried about disappointing my parents, because everybody's worried about disappointing their parents.
Everyone is.
And because the norm is cishet, I was scared of disappointing my parents, which honestly, that's because I'm not financially independent, not because I'm gay.
Right. I get that. I really do. Yeah, I had to come out to my parents as non-binary twice. Because the first time I came out, it didn't click. Never mind that I've got 2 non-binary siblings as well. I still had to come out to them twice. Like, it took them a really long time to really grasp, like, oh, Cricket uses they, them pronouns. They still use she, her in front of my kids. And I'm just like, I need to have a conversation about that. Cause, like,
Yeah.
what the fuck? Like, I've come out to you as non-binary like twice now. You need to stop. Especially when you're using the proper pronouns.
Honestly, a microaggression.
It is. Like, especially when, like, I have these siblings and you're using the proper pronouns for them.
Yeah. It feels a little bit like they're conditioning your kids.
Yeah, exactly. Like, they're projecting their
values onto your children. I have a lot of fucking feelings about this bill.
Me too.
I have a lot of fucking feelings about the people that talked about this bill. Oh, but the Reverend from which church is? I think it's First Presbyterian. Maybe. Well, one of the reverends in town spoke, and she spoke so eloquently. And I think it was so important.
Eloquence is required to anyway.
But I was really happy she was there, because it's putting a Christian voice. Yeah. These Christian nationalists have to recognize this Christian woman in front of them saying, no, these kids need our help. This is what Jesus would do.
Yeah. It's interesting though, because like just like one more thing before we dig in, like noticing like how they were reacting to certain things, like you could tell they wrote off parents of trans kids immediately.
Their eyes
rolled over. They would immediately turn to each other and start talking.
Hand on the chin.
Yeah, they looked like they were about to fucking snooze. And again, like they were like leaning over to each other and like whispering and like looking at the person, like, and their vitriol is so apparent. Their prejudice is so apparent.
Just looking at our side of the room. Yeah. Like, you could just see it, just of them looking at us.
Yeah. No, I deliberately made a point to, like, try to make eye contact with as many of them as I could.
I was wearing this. Yeah. Like, it was very obvious what side I was on.
I only got one. Like, Anyway.
Anywho.
So, the bill. Pediatric Secretive Transitions Parental Rights Act. So, their claims here are that parents have a fundamental right to raise their children and make medical and educational decisions on their behalf. Fair. Medical and social sex transitions can inflict severe and irreversible harm to a child's well-being and...
Pause. Once again, they are conflating gender and sex.
Also, they're playing doctor.
And they cannot get those two separated in their mind.
Yeah.
And it's infuriating.
Yeah. They also...
One year of psychology in it. Or one psychology class, and I know this.
Yeah.
One.
Yeah.
Psych 101. It's a scientific fact that sex and gender are two separate things.
Yeah.
Anyways, please go on.
Yeah. So then they say... It is undoubtedly a parent's purview and prerogative to have no knowledge of and the authority to deny a child's efforts at sex transition procedures or social transitions. Which, kind of...
That's the thing with them, is they word these bills so ambiguously and so craftily that it's like, of course parents should have power over their children's medical surgeries and medications and things like that. Mm-hmm. Of course.
Yeah.
But that's not fucking happening.
Yeah. And like to kind of like dig into it and like fast forward a little bit. In an ideal world, policies like this wouldn't necessarily be a bad thing. They wouldn't necessarily have to be a bad thing. Like, because in an ideal world, wouldn't a child already be talking to their parents about these things? As so many of the people against the bill said, like, they basically said that like in very different terms, like, but in an ideal world, like parents would already know these things. A lot of these parents were like, yeah, I know I know all about it. My child and I have a great relationship, and we were talking the whole time, like consulted doctors and therapists and shit like that. Like you have to and should.
Yeah.
But yeah, they're very deliberate in how they craft these things.
Very deliberate. They make it sound like such common sense. Yeah. But
and like you're stupid if
not.
you disagree. Like,
but if you really read it and understand, when you break it down, when you put it all together, it sounds, and they word it to sound confusing. They want to make it sound more complicated so less people will actually read it.
Yeah.
And that's why we're here. So we can help you understand as we try to understand. And if we understand something wrong and you want to write in, that's okay. Tell us. Tell us. We will start a corrections segment at the beginning of the show if you want to correct us on shit. We love learning.
Yeah.
Unlike some lawmakers, we like to learn and grow.
Yeah. We take your feedback very seriously.
We do. Yeah. Love us, hate us, leave us a comment. It's great.
And like, yeah, one of the representatives up there, when he was asking questions to the people that are for the bill, he made it a point to very like he kept picking at the way that further on in the bill they describe parents and guardians, but they almost use them interchangeably.
Yeah.
Which is a further example of this. They're being intentional about their phrasing and intentionally lazy about it so that they have room to interpret it however the fuck they want. And
also, that ridiculous back and forth about it ate up so much of the hearing time.
It really did. It ate up a fuck ton of the time. And
it ate up so much of the time.
Yeah.
And I'm sorry, fucking KFK. But the clarifications you need, like, maybe it's time to retire because you had to have so many people repeat things to you because you couldn't understand a compound sentence. Mm-hmm. So it may be time to hang up the hat. Go spend time with your grandkids, honestly.
Yeah.
Make some chicken.
Enjoy your retirement.
Make up your own secret blend of spices.
Yeah. All right, and it goes on and says, it's the intent of the legislature to prohibit any healthcare provider or educational institution from facilitating a pediatric sex transition or social transition. And that's like the first time that they kind of like bring up this distinct difference. So they do kind of understand that gender and sex are different. They're just not willing to acknowledge the nuance unless it suits them.
Yeah, so, yeah.
Because they don't want to leave room to interpret that.
This is the kind of shit that passes in Idaho.
Yeah.
This is what we're dealing with.
This is who
they contradict themselves in the bills.
This is who y'all are voting in.
Probably not.
Well, probably not.
Probably not the people listening to this. To be honest,
no.
Unless we got some lurkers. Hi, lurkers.
Yeah.
Thanks for the boost.
Okay, so then it goes through all like the different terms that they use throughout this, which I don't think we really needed to dive into.
That's a lot of the blah 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 blah
yeah.
blah. I mean, it's important.
Yeah.
We've read it.
And I would encourage you to read it as well.
Yes.
We will link it in the show notes.
We always link it in the show notes. It is a public record. If you ever want to look up anything about these bills, who's writing these bills, that is, I have links. I have got links.
Yeah. So, basically, they're saying a covered entity, which would include medical providers and teachers.
What was that? It sounded like a bark.
I did.
How old? Do I have a dog?
Here, Fido.
That was weird. Anywho.
Yeah, okay. So basically the people that they're targeting, like the child's like other adults basically, in a professional setting like school or medicine or therapy, where'd it go? So these people shall not withhold information from a child's parent or guardian related to the parent's child's expressed interest in or desire for sex transition procedures. They shall notify a minor student's parents within 72 hours of receiving any request by the minor student to participate in or facilitate the social transition of the minor student, including any request by the minor student to be referred to by pronouns or titles that do not correspond to the minor student's biological sex, be referred to using names other than the minor student's legal name or a nickname or derivative thereof, either in school records or otherwise, which that phrasing is really confusing to me right there.
Mhm.
Are you saying that they can use a nickname and it doesn't count as social transition, or are you saying that it can't?
I think what they're saying, as long as the nickname is related to their name, like if their name is Samantha and they want to go by Sam, that's fine.
Yeah, but they're saying or a nickname or a derivative thereof. Like, isn't that confusing?
That is confusing. So what if it's just a girl named Sam? Like, I have a cousin that's Samantha, and she goes by Sammy or Sam.
Yeah.
Like, would that be something that needed to be reported? Because she's not transitioning. She's cis, but that's what she goes by.
Yeah. And this is the kind of thing that they are exactly trying to target. And I've seen it in discourse about bathroom bills as well. They're trying to gradually funnel us into expressing gender norms and gender roles exactly in a specific way.
I mean, oh yeah, that's right. In the bill, there's actually a note about gendered dressing.
Yeah.
Like if you see somebody wearing, what is it, clothing not compliant with their birth gender, something like that.
We'll get to it in just a minute. But yeah, it goes further to say, after that confusion, use restrooms, locker rooms, changing rooms, or overnight lodging designated for the opposite biological sex, or participate on an athletic team or any other sex-separated school activity designated for the opposite sex. So,
you know what I think is wild is I was just sitting with two very lovely trans and non-binary people on Saturday with full-ass beards who are now required to use the women's restroom.
Mm-hmm.
Make it make sense. Full beards. They are men.
Yeah. No, let them face the consequences of their own stupid actions. Trans men, by and large, are not going to be fucking molesting women in the bathroom because they have lived the female experience and they're not fucking pieces of shit.
Right? Trans men I feel safe with trans men.
I feel very safe with trans men. I'd rather pee with a trans man than a cis man.
Any day.
Fucking day. Like, I would be okay peeing with a cis man too, like, as long as there's, like, good stalls, but, like...
Stalls, yeah.
Cis men are just not safe.
They're not. I don't want to have my pants down around them.
No. I mean, like, there's specific cis men that, like, would be fine.
Don't get me wrong. Yeah, I've got
like,
cis men. I would let guard a door for me.
Like, I've got, like, I know plenty of cis men that, like, I'd be fine and safe around, but they're all in the queer community. Like, let's be free.
I have, like, 2 straight guy friends.
Yeah.
And actually, one of them's not even that straight.
There you go. Okay, so they go on and they say, a covered entity shall not aid or abet a child's efforts to socially transition without first obtaining written consent from the child's parent.
Aid or abet.
Yeah, so basically sheltering a child that is unsafe around their parents is now going to
Right, the language just, paints a picture. Aid and abet, that screams to me that this child is not safe to transition at home. And the parents need it outed so they can stamp it out of them.
And this would, from the language in the bill, this would include therapists. It's under, like, mental health and, like, medical care providers, therapy.
That's terrifying.
That's fucking terrifying. They're saying that your therapist has to fucking out you. Like, the second you start talking about, like, oh, maybe I want to use this name. Come on, you guys.
Like,
seriously?
Breaking that confidence is reserved for self-harm or the harm of others.
Yeah.
Period.
Yeah.
That is it.
And, you know, I predict plenty of therapists will just kind of...
not do it.
Yeah.
I think that some therapists will for fear.
Oh, yeah, for sure.
But I think I know, like, some therapists are gonna... this is our fight. Like, this is, like... People keep saying, oh, that'll never happen. Oh, that'll never happen. Like, we're already having to start an underground movement.
Yeah. And
to protect trans children.
Yeah. No, and we, like, to be quite
frank... Well, actually, it's already been started.
Yeah.
It's been going for a while.
Yeah.
But it's just, like, it's becoming more and more apparent how much it's needed.
To be frank, we need this kind of public dissent. We need people to be breaking these stupid fucking rules. Because if we don't have allies that are willing to fucking fight for us and do the right thing regardless of what the law says... when it's a harmful law, we're never going to make any progress. The only way out is, like, through fighting. It fucking sucks and it's hard, but, like, we're at that point.
And I mean, I saw a meme, I think this morning, that said, like, every single right that women have is because some women were loud, boisterous,
Mhm.
obnoxious, in their face
Yeah.
until they got the shit done.
Yeah.
So we got to do the same for our community. We got to do the same for these trans kids. We owe it to these trans kids to make a better world to grow up
Yeah.
in.
They're barking loud enough that they've got plenty of people convinced to be on their side, but
Yeah.
that's where we have to bark back. Like,
Right.
they're starting to bite. We need to speak up.
Yeah.
Like, if they're nipping at your heels, what are you step away and you say, stop fucking doing that. Like,
I don't know what metaphor you're in, though.
I don't either.
You
We're
went way
going
off
back.
of it. Okay.
We're going back. Back into the bill.
Got it. Oh. Oh no.
Hold on. There you go.
Thank you.
Oh my god. I go back and forth on if there's intelligent design because some things are just too funny. Some things feel like they were written by somebody. And I'm just like, what?
You mean my life?
Yeah, exactly. I'm like, seriously, I feel like a character. Who's writing my script?
I am a character in a
Yeah.
fucking sitcom.
Yeah, no, I feel. Okay, so first thing, like, just kind of clarify what I was talking about earlier. I'm not advocating for you to go break the law.
No.
No. I am advocating for people to do what they gotta do to survive in this place while supporting each other and fighting for our rights, if you know what I'm saying.
Legality doesn't indicate morality.
Exactly. Exactly.
Yeah. So that's what's going on in Idaho.
You gotta do what you gotta do, and you gotta follow the law.
And once again, for
Yeah.
anybody listening, if you need somebody to talk to, if you need to vent, if you just need to tell somebody, we're not obligated to report shit. So drop us a line.
Yeah.
Leave us a comment. If you see us out and about, I'm usually wearing this jacket of many colors. Cricket's got cool hair.
Mhm. And we're not YouTube influencers. So we're not gonna groom you. We're gonna be.
We're just here. I'm a really
Normal
good sounding
people.
board.
Yeah, yeah.
I'm like one of those listeners that I'm immediately ready to fight. Like, who we fight
Yeah.
and let's go. And then you're like, no, it's a good thing. I'm like,
Yeah.
all right, let's do this. Like,
Yeah.
I'm that friend. So
Mhm.
if you need
Yeah.
somebody to vent to, talk to, I've had, like, in recent years, like, I've
Mhm.
had friends, like, reach out to me and be like, I feel like you're a safe person to talk to. And that
Yeah.
makes me feel so happy because I am. I am a safe person to talk to. I'm not going to go spill
Yeah.
your shit. I'm not going to judge you. I might judge some of you nasty fucks, but not because of your gender identity.
KFC.
Anyways. But yeah, we are safe adults to talk to, and
And if it makes you feel more comfortable, I've got kids, so
yeah, Cricket's a parent.
I'm a parent. I'm like, my kids are probably younger than anyone who would be listening to this podcast. Like,
Yeah, definitely. Yeah, I don't think it's age appropriate
no,
for them.
no,
But-
absolutely. I'm like, some of the words that we say, and like, we do talk about like sex stuff sometimes.
Yeah, sometimes we get a little
Because
mean.
like the LGBTQ, like, it's
Me-
not all about sex, but sex is included, baby.
Yeah.
Like,
I mean, we're sex positive here.
exactly.
Yeah,
Exactly. Age appropriate sex
but
positive.
not sex with kids.
Mhm.
Looking at you, Orange Man. Anyways.
Anyway. Tangerine.
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 We need an adult. Okay.
A covered entity shall not aid or abet a child's efforts to obtain sex transition procedures. So, like, if a kid has, like, a question for their doctor about, like, okay, like, what would the process be of, like,
Yeah.
that could technically fall under this.
Yeah.
Doctors are probably going to err on the side of caution as per their, like, insurance, like, hospital and doctor's offices, like, their medical insurance providers, like,
yeah,
the lawyers at the top that are helping them avoid litigation, like, that's gonna result from shit like this. Like, so if a kid talks to their doctor or a nurse or their therapist about stuff like
Adults they should be able to trust.
yeah, or if they just ask a question about like going on hormones or
Puberty
bottom
blockers.
surgery, yeah, like the different kinds of bottom surgery, like
what do puberty blockers do?
Exactly.
Like, how do they work?
Exactly.
Because I guarantee you the people that are against puberty blockers don't actually know how they work.
No, they don't. They always quote studies that say, like, it lowers bone density over time, but, like, it's like a...
Yeah. Don't our bones lose density over time just from age?
Yeah. To my understanding, like, it's like a small
It's like a
increase in the
minuscule
risk.
increase.
Yeah, like, I could be wrong on that. Please correct me if I'm wrong, but, like, to my understanding, that's what that is. That's...
Yeah, and to me, that's like when you take antidepressants and they say, hey, these might make your depression worse.
Yeah, like, they
Like,
seem to have
it's
things like...
We know the risks.
Yeah.
We want to, like, do you think that people are going into this not knowing the risks?
It's like the whole, like, top surgery has a lower regret rate than knee replacement surgery.
Because who doesn't love titties? I guess the people that get them removed.
Yeah, that's what I'm talking about.
Oh, I
Yeah.
thought you meant the ones that are getting
Getting
them
yeah,
on.
that would be like...
Putting them on.
Yeah, that would, yeah.
That's still top surgery.
It is still top surgery. It's just feminine top
The other
surgery.
way.
Yeah.
The other way around.
But I think though that they were
Wouldn't it
specifically
be cool
like,
if they could, like, take them off of trans men and just put them on trans women?
that's what we're all saying.
Like, why has science not caught up to that yet? That would be perfect.
Give me titties that I can take off and put on as I so desire.
It's just an exchange program.
Yeah.
You know?
Like,
I've offered to donate some of these bad boys to so many trans women.
and give me like different sizes that I can switch out.
Right?
Like, 'cause
this
some days
these
I
are my
feel-
halter top titties.
Some days I want to wear like a push-up bra and like have tits out to Mars, and other days I don't want any titties. And other days I just like I'm happy with the rack I've got. Like, options, people. That's what I'm saying.
I mean, that sounds amazing.
Yeah.
Detachable titties who just change with your outfit.
This is the transhumanism we need.
This is the future. This is the future trans people want.
Not Epstein Island transhumanism. Transhumanism.
I support it. I support it. Detachable titties.
Hit me up for the patent.
I know there's a drag queen out there somewhere that has had this exact same thought.
Oh, definitely.
Let's collab.
Definitely. Yeah. Some of those drag queens go on to become trans women because they are trans women.
I mean, there you go.
Either way, they're drag queens that have had this thought before. We're all so smart. The queers are.
Okay, we gotta focus.
Skedaddle.
We gotta focus.
Okay. We're getting close to the end. Okay, like.
Okay, yeah, we still have 3 segments.
Yeah. Okay. Take a deep breath.
And anywho,
I don't have thoughts. Hit me up. I'm love broke right now.
no.
Aren't we all?
Cricket.
We're
I
all
mean, yeah.
love broke. We're both single.
We are both single.
I'm not
Ladies.
really, just to be clear, I'm not really like looking right now, but like if somebody found me, I'd be happy.
Yeah,
You
it's
know?
like getting a cat. You know, I'm not looking
Yeah.
for a cat.
Yeah, the cat just
I'm not looking for a pussy.
It's exactly the same.
It's exactly the same.
The cat distribution system becomes the pussy distribution system.
Kitty, 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 kitty.
Oh, puss.
Focus!
I think we're just like letting off steam at this point.
We
'cause That
are.
was a fucking.
We're
this is a fucking
delirious.
lot.
It was a lot of emotion that I had, and you have to be quiet in the session.
Yep.
So I was just sitting there, just bubbling.
Yep. Okay.
Bubbling.
I was honestly like, if I was making facial expressions, I could just feel my face like the whole time.
Yeah, I couldn't see it because they were actually looking for. I was making facial expressions, but I do it at them, but they weren't looking at me.
Yeah, no, I was deliberately trying to make eye contact with all of them. Like, of course, I never really did. And I was also like paying attention. I was being an active listener. Okay, I was like trying to like.
I picked all the
Be
nail
part of
polish
it.
off of my thumbnail.
Poor Taylor's thumb. Oh my god.
This is why I can't paint my own nails. I need somebody to shellac them at a salon. Anyways, focus.
My fucking god. Okay. So, excuse me. My body just did that. That was not controlled by.
It's just not controlled.
My body's getting gassy. I'm so stressed.
Oh no. Oh no.
Okay. Okay. So,
Sokka, move.
So an aggrieved person, which would be like either the child or their parent or guardian, unclear, but they may commence an action at law or equity in a court of competent jurisdiction against a covered entity for violations of this section. If an aggrieved person proves that a covered entity violated the provisions of this section, such aggrieved person is entitled to recover declaratory relief, injunctive relief, compensatory damages, and reasonable costs and attorney's fees as allowed by state statute or court rule.
Tell him how much.
Oh, let me see where it's at. I know where it's at, but I just want to be able to read it.
Yeah.
So,
this came up at the hearing.
Yeah. So it's in the next section. So basically, like the next section after the next one. So I'll just read that one really quick. It's nothing. The Attorney General shall have the authority to investigate allegations of violations of this section. And then in addition to any relief granted to the aggrieved person under a civil action, the Attorney General, so they can have a civil action and kind of a legal action here, it sounds like. Tell me if I'm wrong. I'm not a lawyer.
We're not lawyers.
No. Anyway, so the damages, so they could do a civil action, but the Attorney General may seek and a court may award civil penalties of up to $100,000 against a covered entity for violation of this section.
100. That's any violation. That's a therapist not telling parents that a kid is thinking about going by she.
Yeah.
Can be fined up to $100,000. And as they brought up in the hearing, that's more probative than, what was it? They brought up a few examples.
Yeah.
If they find porn in the...
Porn in the library.
Porn in the library.
Or actual porn, which...
Yeah.
That's
yeah. We don't want that.
No. Like...
But, like, it's more probative than, like, the more harmful things already in place. And they brought that up at the hearing. They're like, why? And KFK's response was, oh, well, that's up to. It can be anything up to. You really think somebody's going to be like, oh, I just want to get 1,000?
No, they're going to work for that 100,000 because they can. It's written in the law. They're going to seek that. They're going to try to go for the high, and their lawyers are going to back them up, and they're going to, because they want that paycheck too. Like,
yeah, they're paid a percentage.
Yeah. So Sokka's like, you guys need love.
He does. He's like, you needed one of these. You need a head scratchies time.
Right.
You need you to calm down, mama.
Anyway, so yeah. Such civil penalties shall be proportionate to the violation as determined by the court based on the facts and circumstances of violation, including the seriousness of the violation, the state of mind of the violator, and the damages actually caused by the violation of this section. Penalties awarded pursuant to this section shall be deposited in the state general fund.
It's so insane to me. And it breaks my heart for these kids. Yeah.
It breaks my heart for these medical providers and, like, teachers, too.
Yeah.
Because here's, in this next section, I'm just going to read it real quick and we can continue this. The Attorney General may refer a covered entity that has violated this section to any licensing board that has issued a professional license to the covered entity. A licensing board is authorized to discipline a covered entity that has been referred to it pursuant to this subsection in a manner that it deems appropriate for a violation of this section. So they can go after your license.
Go after your medical license for this bullshit.
Yeah, and it's Idaho, so they might take away your license.
I just can't imagine being this hateful towards people that are trying to help children.
It's because they don't care about children.
No. Well, they care about making their children into the image that they want to see.
Yeah, they view children as objects the same way they view women.
Yeah. It's the age-old problem, and it's time and time again, it's been proven that you can try and force your children to be somebody that they're not.
Yeah.
And one of two things are going to happen. You're going to end up having no contact with your child, or you're going to have a miserable or, God fucking forbid, dead child.
Yeah.
Those are the paths you have to choose when you have a trans child. Like if you don't want to accept that.
Yeah.
Or you can choose to say, you know what, I'm going to love my kid no matter what. And they are the only person who can say who they're going to be.
Mm-hmm.
So I can choose to love my child, or I can choose to have a bad relationship with them. I mean, and this law isn't going to make the relationship with your child better.
No.
At all.
No, trying to force shit like this. It's like the parents that read their kids' diaries. Just so anybody who's listening to this that thinks that's normal, that's not normal.
That's not normal.
That's not normal. Like, or literally, like we live in the age of the internet and stuff like that. And like when your kids are young, it's good to monitor them and make sure that they're in age appropriate avenues. And like, same with like when you're in public and stuff like that. But like, this is their private life we're talking about right now. This is their innermost world. Like, writing in their diary. Like,
that's just, it's so personal.
Yeah. Or like,
I mean, if you think, it's usually teenagers.
Yeah.
Like, nobody cares what's in an 8-year-old's diary. We just don't. But
I mean, I'm interested, but I would never read my kid's diary unless they let me. Like,
right? And it's like, they're learning how to be people. And when you do shit like that, you're teaching them you're not entitled to your private thoughts.
It erodes their trust.
Like, you're not allowed to have this outlet for the things, because I mean, think about it. They're writing in their, I know when I wrote in my diary as a teenager, I wrote things I didn't mean. I just they were the thoughts I had to get out. And maybe if my mom would have read that, she would have been worried, but my mom respected my privacy enough.
Like, that's even something that adults do. Like, fuck. Like, when I'm just like writing, like venting on my little like digital avenues for doing so, like my private digital avenues for doing so, let me be clear, like, I sometimes say things that I don't mean to, because we're fucking people, and sometimes our first thought or our first gut reaction to something is just our first gut reaction to something, and we need to get it out before we can actually process our actual like,
you gotta feel your feelings.
Yeah,
you gotta feel them.
That's kind of,
it's healthy.
And that kind of goes back to like exploring gender as well. This is the exact fucking same thing. Like, you need to be able, sometimes you need to explore your gender in order to find out you're cis.
Yeah.
Sometimes you need to explore your sexuality in order to realize you're straight.
Yeah. I think, I mean, I'm pretty sure that every girl in the world has tried to pee standing up. Yeah. I mean, that's normal, right?
Yeah, that's 100% normal.
Like, because, I mean, now they invented the she week, so everybody could fucking do it. Right. But back in the 90s, you had to aim that shit. Anywho.
Yeah.
But yeah, then I realized I didn't want a penis, so I don't care for him.
I've never.
No offense to anybody. Oh my god. Sucka! My notes!
So, yeah, they can go after your license, and the Attorney General may file suit for a writ of mandamus compelling covered entities to comply with the provisions of this section. Nothing in this section shall be construed to conflict with the application or enforcement of another section of Idaho Code, Section 18156C. Not 156, 1506C.
Okay.
And then they go on with their severability thing. Like, we can sever this if we want to. Without it, like...
Eating my mics.
Yeah.
It's not for you.
Yeah, and they're trying to get it into effect July 1st.
Of course they are. So yeah, so that's happening in Idaho.
Yep.
Once again, attacking trans children as white Christian men keep getting arrested for pedophilia.
Mm-hmm.
But sure, let's worry about the trans children having a safe space.
Yeah. That's
definitely on the priority list.
You know, I find it interesting that they didn't include pastors or anything like that. Like, of course they wouldn't. Like, they don't even make most. I don't think that in Idaho you have to.
It's because they don't want to open the door, because if they make pastors
then they would have to
be
mandated reporters.
Then they'd have to mandate reports. Oh my God! Imagine the Catholic Church.
Mm-hmm.
I'm all for stopping that practice, by the way, because that should be priests. It should be like with fucking doctors. Mm-hmm. You hear about child molestation, you should have to report it.
Same with the Mormon Church, by the way, for those of you who have connections to that.
Period. Anywho.
The world is fucked.
It's fucked. So that was good and depressing. Do you want to move on to maybe some representation recommendations?
I just wanted to, like, one more thing before we stop. Like, I want to commend the people that did stand up and say something at the end. Even though, like, that is very disruptive.
Oh, yeah, we didn't talk about that.
Yeah, it's very... So there were people... It started with one person in the back who stood up and began yelling.
She was very emotional.
We don't know their gender.
They were very emotional.
If you...
Yeah. Sorry.
Yeah.
I'll do it to myself.
Yeah.
But yeah, they were very upset.
Yes.
They
were very vocal.
Yeah. They got up and yelled at them. Basically what I said at the beginning, you know why trans kids don't disclose to you? Because you're not safe.
Yeah.
This is going to hurt kids. And she got dragged out.
Damn it!
I'm sorry. They were wearing a cute pink outfit.
And this person well may be a she. Like, we just don't know. We want to be respectful. Like,
and I'm bad at it. Anywho.
We work on it. And you know
we are working on it.
Yeah.
But they got dragged out.
Yep.
And then somebody else stood up and said, you know, you're supposed to work for us.
Yeah.
And we don't feel protected by you.
Yeah. And they weren't, like, if I had decided to say anything, what I would have said was, y'all were not even paying attention to those opposed. Yeah. How fucking disrespectful.
Yeah. I said, this bill will kill trans kids, and I hope you're real proud of yourselves. Mm-hmm. And they all kind of smirked as we were walking out. Yep. And, you know, I don't know how impactful it is. We just all kind of rage quit because it was very, very obvious by the time they were summarizing the closing that all of them were going to pass this bill. Yeah. Or at least the majority of them.
Yeah, I want to say there were 3 people who had questions about the bill that indicated that they were actually thinking about it.
Yeah, there were some questions that I felt they were really trying to clarify or really trying to, like, say how harmful is this going to be to kids. But...
And I, like, even the guy that was nitpicking the whole, like, parents versus guardians thing, I still feel like it's possible that he's got, like, kind of a point. It just took up so much fucking time. It took up so much fucking time. Too much time. There's more to nitpick. There's so much more to nitpick than that. Like,
so much. I mean, there should be separate language meeting and general bill meeting or something.
There really should.
Because a lot of it was spent on grammar.
Yeah.
Yeah.
A thing that.
Yeah.
Most of them. Anyway. Yeah.
Yeah. So that sucked.
Yeah, it was something, but we encourage you, like, if you're able to make it to these kinds of meetings and stand up for people for, like, anything related to, like, any of the civil rights things that are going on right now in the world, like, by all means, please show up, make your voice heard, sign up to testify in, like, for or against, like for the helpful things and against, like, the harmful things and, like.
And I get it, standing up to testify in a meeting like that with your representatives, it's intimidating.
It's very intimidating.
And there's police there, and I mean, the police are just there to take anybody out that's making a disturbance. It's not like, but I talked to him out in the hallway. He was a very nice man.
That's good. Yeah.
But like, it is intimidating to get up. You don't have to get up. The way you can support is you can just come and be a body in a seat saying, I'm here.
Saga.
I swear today, he's like, you guys are going too long. All I have to do is pick it up.
Oh, that was beautiful. Fuck, I got foundation on my pants. Anyway, the meeting, he was very nice.
Yes. But, I mean, it can be intimidating. Yeah. So you can just come to be a presence, to be a body, to let the other people that are speaking say, no, I'm here. I support you. I've got your back.
You can be another body that walks out when things go badly, as they often do.
Yeah. They did and tend to do.
And if you feel like being vocal in your dissent, you can do that too. They're going to take...
That is the most he's used that cat treadmill the whole time I've had it, and he's doing it to mess with our lights. Okay, we gotta move on.
Yeah, let's go.
We gotta go. We could talk about that forever, but we gotta go.
Yeah, okay.
Okay, so let's move on to some representation recommendations. Yo. I've got an oldie but a goodie again, because I'm an elder. And this one may be a little bit controversial to some people, but I'm gonna recommend the OG Will and Grace. Now, it was a groundbreaking series. Absolutely groundbreaking. it was very controversial due to multiple gay main cast members.
Mhm.
Because, I mean, yeah, like, there were, like, I mean, if you think about it, there were, like, 2 gay guys and 2 straight women, but they also got backlash from the gay community for promoting gay stereotypes, because there was a lot of, but you know what? I love ya, my gays. Sometimes they're stereotypes because y'all make it that way. I'm sorry, but Jack and Will and Grace, I've met real life Jack and Will and Grace so many times. But like, that's not an insult. He's fabulous. Yeah. I love him.
It's just important to have like a broad, like if you're gonna show this cliche, it's a good idea to show a balanced view of like the more realistic.
Which I feel like that was what Will was in that show, because he was like usually just the suit and tie lawyer. Like he wasn't doing that. But I mean, he would have his moments where he was like, okay, let's go to brunch. You know, like he'd have his little gay flamboyant moments, but he was much more just the average everyday lawyer guy. Jack was the one that would kind of, it's just Jack. And I mean, and then, of course, Karen motherfucking Walker. She had the boobies. She had the comedy. She had the money. She was the ultimate fag hag.
Love that.
And I just adored her. I wanted to be Karen Walker when I grew up. Like the time she babysat and she comes over, she's got 2 boxes of wine. She's like, look what I brought. Juice boxes.
Oh my God.
I just love... that's what I wrote on my notes. Karen motherfucking Walker. Like, that's the joke that I always say. You say potato, I say vodka. Came from her. But yeah, it's a great series. I think you can stream it. Again, it's dated, as all things that came out fucking 30 years ago. Mm-hmm. But 20 years ago. 20. It was 1998. Mm-hmm. I can map. Almost 30 years ago. I can feel wrinkles appearing on my face as I speak. Anyways, how about you, Cricket? What you got to recommend for us?
Mine would be... Okay, it's kind of a 2-in-1er, because it's a song called KFC Santeria by Kane Colto, but there's also a remix that has some lyrics that I wanna go over because I love it.
Okay.
So the original. Let's see. It's just this beautiful song that's about. It's by Kane Colto, and let me double check. Come on.
Every time.
So sorry, you all. I'm just... It's been a week. Hey. Anyway, so Kane Colto...
yeah, the Tascam battery's getting low too, so we're gonna have to move it along.
Yeah. Okay, so yeah, Kane Colto, he started out as an evangelical worship pastor and a founding member of a Christian band. Which is wild. Anyway, he came out as gay, and then he started creating new music under the stage name Kane Colto. In reference to the biblical character... Cain, and the Spanish word for worship. Yeah.
What is it? Culto?
Yeah.
That's interesting.
Anyway, so it's cool.
You were looking for lyrics.
Yes, I'm there.
Okay.
So yeah, it's just like it's the song itself, like the song proper, I should say. It's very nice. It's very good. It's like a beautiful like rap song, like KFC Santeria. Like, and he talks about like his background, like he was born a South Florida man, and then it's just there's so many good lines. So this one's like, I can't. I'm gonna skip to the next one. Okay. Just look up the original song proper, okay? And but in the remix, there's this whole bar that he spits. He's like, I only fuck with gay boys, they's bad bitches and dykes. Yeah, the redneck thick slut's my type. I'm doing my best here. Yeah, the big breasts, big dick dolls, my kind. Yeah, they taught me how to fight, so I'm a foot for their rights. Fuck Trump, fuck ICE, free Palestine. I'm gonna say that shit again, free Palestine. It's American dollars funding genocide, but the people waking up, we got open eyes. KFC Santeria. And then it goes.
I'm pretty sure I've heard part of this song.
Yeah, no, it went viral a little while back.
Yeah.
Yeah, no, that's how I found it. Like, I found, and it's just
The viral songs lately have been...
They've been fucking good. Like the we need more songs that are like this.
Like the Monrovia song. Let me now, hold me down, and the government's staying on heavy foot, and they're trying to keep us all down.
I don't think I've heard that one.
You haven't heard that song?
Mm-mm.
I'm gonna play that for you later.
Okay.
I'm so sorry, Monrovia. You sing it way better.
I'm so sorry that I haven't heard it. It sounds beautiful.
His voice is much better than mine. No, I will show you the... I can't believe you haven't heard the Monrovia one.
Yeah.
Anywho,
No,
those are our recommendations for the
Good.
week. Well, this one is actually, unfortunately, a posthumous sapphic salute. I wanted to just pay a little tribute to Catherine Short, who tragically died by suicide recently. She was Martin Short's daughter, and she was a social worker.
Mm-hmm.
She dedicated her life to underserved communities such as like homeless, immigrant, LGBTQ, and according to her colleagues, her accomplishments were not reflected in headlines, but in the lives she saved.
Mm-hmm.
So she spent a lot of time working with people that were at risk,
Mm-hmm.
People like the kids that are going to suffer from this bill.
Yeah.
And that's not an easy job, and it obviously, and whatever else was going on in her life, took a toll. So earlier this year, she tragically did die by suicide. But I mean, she gave so much of herself to so many people.
Mm-hmm.
And I wasn't able to find a lot about her. She actually changed her last name, I believe, to her mother's last name, to kind of distance herself from her father, because she didn't want the attention. She just wanted to be able to do her work.
Yeah.
And I think that's so commendable, because you see so much nepotism in today's world.
Oh yeah.
Like,
even the ones that don't have the same like last name as their parents still like get a leg up and stuff like that through nepotism. But like, that's not that's neither here nor there. We'll talk about nepo babies another time. This isn't that.
But yeah. But I mean, and it was also hard to find information, because every time I tried to look her up, it was just articles about her death. But I mean, from what I was able to find, it did seem like she was pretty private. Mm-hmm. And she spent most of her time serving those people. And so I just thought it would be nice to do a little posthumous sapphic salute, and also say, if you or someone you love is in crisis, there is help available. Mm-hmm. You can dial 988 from your phone anytime. That is the suicide and crisis hotline. There will always be somebody there to pick up the phone and just listen if you need to, provide you resources. But we want you to be okay. We want you to be healthy. We want you to be safe. Yeah. So if you are in crisis, please, please, please reach out. Yeah. So wherever you are, Catherine, I know it has to be the good place. And without further ado, we salute you.
I think we did.
Yeah, I don't know. We're working on it.
We'll get there, guys.
Okay, and you chose our... You didn't do any research on the Stonewall Youth, did you?
The website is stonewallyouth.org, so go ahead and visit with us, and you can go through the site with us. How about we all go through this together?
Let's go through the site together.
Oh shit, there's sections. Okay.
Yeah, there's a lot of sections. So, I mean, I'm going to go over the About section just really quickly, guys. Okay. So, it was founded in 1991. Stonewall Youth is an organization of youth activists and allies that empower LGBTQ plus youth to speak for themselves, educate their communities, support each other, and work for social justice. So they do a lot of work in social justice. They do a lot of events. They have workshops for kids. They have, an activism and mutual aid program. Yeah. They have a community center, office and event space.
They sell merch.
They do sell merch.
They sell merch.
But I believe
they're doing a Drag for All Ages event. If you're in the area, Olympia, Washington.
Yeah, it is in Olympia, Washington, which isn't that far from us.
It's not that far. They're our sister state, kind of.
Yeah, probably closer for northern Idaho Queerdahoans.
Yeah.
But
they
also
resources
have
page. Sorry.
What they call the Glitter Camp.
Cool.
Unfortunately, the page is down for that, so I wasn't able to get as much information on it, but it sounds amazing.
They have a resources page with like doctors and therapists in Olympia proper and Seattle.
So it's a really good resource, especially if you're a queerdo that is in the Seattle area. If you have, especially if you're a parent to queer youth. If you are in northern Idaho or that's something that might, to be honest, is a resource somewhere where you might consider moving your family in the near future if things keep going the way it is, because we couldn't blame you.
Yeah.
If you have a trans kid and wanted to get out of the state, because it's getting scary for them.
Mm-hmm.
I know friends that have moved out of the state. I know friends that are considering moving out of the state because they just don't feel safe here anymore.
Mm-hmm.
And I'm like torn. I'm like, I want to move, but I also want to stay here as a huge fuck you to the bigots.
Right. A lot of it for me is just gonna come down to like safety. Yeah. I got kiddos to think of.
You do have kids to think of.
And I gotta protect myself, but I also like gotta be an advocate too. So I get that. I get that split thing. Like,
like if I really wanted to, I could like run off to Scotland like right now.
That'd be sick as fuck.
But I also would just be like, okay, well, deal with this, you guys. I got another country to go to.
Yeah.
Peace. And that's just, I don't have that in me. I don't have it. I mean, that's why I started this podcast, because I felt like I needed to start doing something.
Mm-hmm.
Something!
Yeah.
And God, if we could grow someday to do as much for trans kids as the Stonewall Youth, that would be amazing. But like we said, it's so important for these kids to have these resources. Mm-hmm. And you might want to just bookmark that page, because if this law passes, there's just might be just a nice little resource to pass on to kids, because they're not in Idaho. They're not bound by Idaho law. Mm-hmm. So maybe loophole, maybe they'll have some counselors that could do some sort of telehealth. I don't know how that works. Not a doctor.
Yeah, I don't either. But like, I'm sure.
Not a therapist.
I'm sure
therapists
as
aren't
more,
doctors, by the way. I keep doing that.
Like as more of these laws pass, I'm sure we'll see like digital underground railroad type situations going, and I'm sure we'll see more legislation looking to convict these out of state providers as well.
Yeah.
Like if parents are enrolling their kids in schools, in online schools that like transcend the state, like, see that one?
Normalized therapy vacations.
Yeah. Therapy retreat.
Therapy retreat. Reverse conversion therapy.
Are you, okay, just do a Google search and it's like, do you mean mental health hospital? Like, babe,
sanitarium?
Twice.
Well, I mean, if they keep trying to take us backwards in time like they have been.
God, I can't wait for the day that they put us all in an institution and we just get to go do cool shit behind their backs and then take over.
Did you see the headline about Tellurico down in fucking Texas?
No.
They're like, heretic. I was like, heretic? I thought they were trying to take America to the 1950s, not the 1750s. What the fuck? Heresy's not a crime anymore, you guys. It's only a crime in the Vatican.
Oof.
Oh my God. I can't.
Oh my God.
I can't. Okay, I think that we are spiraling quickly.
To say the least.
Do you think we should maybe say goodbye for the day?
Yeah.
Queerdos,
Sadly.
we love you. Trans and non-binary kids, we love you. Mm-hmm. And adults.
And Two-Spirit.
And Two-Spirit. Two-Spirit. We love you all.
Yeah.
And we want you to be who you are and be comfortable with who you are and love who you are. Like, we love you. So.
If you need access to, like do we have a page on our website for, like, youth resources? I can't remember.
We have a resources page that we can add things to. If they're, we're going to start adding we have a link to the organizations that we talk about. We always have links in the show notes. I do need to update our webpage. I'm terrible. Are you good at updating web pages?
You know what? we do what we can.
I'm doing my best.
Yeah.
But I do need to add some of these resources to the web pages, but you can always find them in our show notes. But we also do have resources and links on our webpage to the political resources we talk about, to places like the community center. We have an events calendar if you're looking for support groups. Events like the concert we have on there. If you have something you'd like to add to our calendar, please reach out, queerdaho@gmail.com, or you can reach out to us on Instagram or Facebook. But anyways, until next time, guys, we're here. We're taxpayers, bitch. Bye.
It's homophobic. It's homophobic. It's homophobic. It's homophobic. It's homophobic. It's homophobic.
It's like
I was fingering the air backwards and upside down.
Fucking stop.
You know what's wild? Most people are still overpaying for car insurance just because it's a pain to switch. That's why there's Jerry. Jerry's the only app that compares rates from over 50 insurers in minutes and helps you switch fast with no spam calls or hidden fees. Drivers who save with Jerry could save over $1,300 a year. Before you renew your car insurance policy, do yourself a favor. Download the Jerry app or head to jerry.ai/Libsyn. That's JERRY.ai/LIBSYN.